We are back. We're back with another mod for the Mustang. As y'all can tell by the title, we're going full suspension modification today. And I am really excited. We are getting that much closer to making a Mustang like some serious track focus machine. Now, what we're doing today was already done to the Mustang because the Mustang already has some mods done to it already, but I didn't record that part. I just wanted to do all in one video. But where is garage key? My house is a mess, but so this, you can see Ford Performance. This is the Ford Performance struts, shocks and struts kits. So a bunch of other stuff. You got this an old package, the whole kit right here. We also have this part. As you guys know, my Mustang, although I do have the Brembo brakes, my Mustang is not the performance pack. It is just the regular Mustang with the regular suspension. The only thing that I am lucky to have is the Brembo brakes, but I do not have the Ford Performance pack suspension. So this is basically what this is. This is the rear toe to knee link. This is the performance pack version. The one I have is the regular one. So we're gonna change this as well. So let me open up the garage. It is a beautiful day, honestly. I mean, jeez, man, it is looking beautiful today. And so is this Mustang. Oh shit, this bitch looking sexy as hell. And if you can't tell, the Mustang is already lowered. We already got lowering springs installed in it. Now we just got to install the shocks. So that's what's in that box. We're gonna install the shocks today. And just like that, we finally got the suspension mod installed. I mean, she is looking beautiful. I'm looking at her right now, and she's just looking insane. I'm gonna show y'all in a second, but easily the best mod I did to this car since I've got it. But hey, I'm gonna stop wasting time. I'm gonna show y'all right now. Oof. She is sitting just right, man. Just how I want it. Look at that. Look at that right eye. Oh, shit. Man, I'm not gonna lie, this cost me a lot of money. Y'all can tell by the thumbnail. $2,000 in suspension mods, man. I mean, Jesus Christ. Just to drop the car by 1 inch. So we finally eliminated a little bit of that wheel gap. It is still there a little bit. It's not slammed or anything. You know, so I can still fit a few fingers in there, but that's just how I like it, man. At the end of the day, we're building a track car, a track focused car. So it's not gonna be slammed to the ground. There gotta be a little bit of wheel gap. So, you know, oh shit. So if the car wants to take a sharp turn, you know, the tire isn't hitting this. So there gotta be a little bit of wheel gap, but man, she is looking absolutely beautiful right now. Hey, we did the right thing, man. So, what suspension mods did we do in particular? Ford Performance. I went only Ford Performance with this car. I didn't want to do anything like some bullshit aftermarket companies or anything like that. Straight Ford Performance shocks and struts, Ford Performance lowering springs, and Ford Performance rear toe link. You know what I'm saying? Basically all Ford Performance parts, and that's why it was a little bit more expensive. Ford is more expensive than other aftermarket parts. And I mean, $1,500 just for the parts alone. Does not include labor. Labor was like another grand for this bitch. But I mean, as y'all can see it, she is sitting just right. Sitting just right. Oof, look at it. Look at the sunset too. Hold on, man. Look at the sunset, man. Ooh, this might be the thumbnail right here, man. I don't know about you. Oh shit. Sitting just right. This might be the thumbnail right here. Oh, I'm loving it. I am loving it. She is coming just right. All right, driving my track focused, my Ford Performance track suspension. So, give y'all a little breakdown, a little how it feels, and you know, some advice. Probably what you need to buy before you do install this spring. You know what I'm saying? You do have to buy one more thing that Ford doesn't really tell you about. You gotta find out by yourself. So before you have the spring installed, I'm gonna tell you what you need to buy, how the car feels now that I have this this pretty much spring and dampers, really. You know what I'm saying? How the car feels, and yeah. First of all, I'm gonna just go ahead and say this. If you are buying the spring for this car, hold on, let me put my seatbelt on because this shit annoying me. Alright, there we go. If you're buying this spring for this car, the first thing you need to do is you need to buy a Ford, like Ford Performance or Ford Mustang, I don't know what it's called, but it's a Ford Mustang spring insulator. I think that's what it's called. I'm not really sure. I'm gonna throw a picture right now, but you need to buy that. The factory ones that come with this cars are terrible. I promise you. I had this shit. I had the springs installed with the factory insulator, and when I went for a hard drive in the canyons and shit, bro, I'm telling you, that rubber piece literally came out of its position. It moved. So you have to replace that. You gotta replace that. The factory ones do not hold up well. And you're gonna have a situation where it moves and, you know, the car just starts driving rough, like really, really rough, if you do not change that shit. Now, I'm gonna answer your question. Why should I put on the shocks after installing the springs? I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. If you get the Ford Performance springs and you do not change the shocks as well, you will blow out your shocks after your first hard ride. I promise you. I did that to this car. I literally did what I'm talking about. I installed the springs at first, and I thought I could just get away with driving the car without changing the dampers, without changing the shocks. Boy, oh boy, was I wrong. I blew my shocks in the first drive on the canyons. No joke. Blew both of my rear shocks. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? They're not compatible at all. If you change the springs to the Ford Performance track springs, if you change it and you leave the factory shocks on there, I promise you will blow out your shock. You should replace both of them at the same time. If you plan on lowering the car and put in lowering springs, get the shocks, bro. Just do it all at once. Do it all at once. You do not want to be like me, where you install the springs and then you blow out your shocks, and now you got to emergency buy like the shocks and dampers out of nowhere. You don't want to do that. You got to plan both of them together. I promise you. That's really the only way you can get to really enjoy this bitch for real. Now, another thing that I gotta say is in terms of how the car feels. At first, it was very stiff, very, very stiff. I felt everything on the road. It was harsh as hell. But later on, it started loosening up. I mean, I've been driving the suspension like what? 150 miles now, 100 miles, and I can tell you it feels better now. It's not as harsh as you think it would be. Honestly, it feels pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you will feel the speed bumps a lot more. It's not, you know what I'm saying, it's not gonna absorb most potholes a lot better, but it doesn't feel that as bad as, you know, as you think it will, really. Then again, another thing that you also got to put in mind is when you do change your shocks, if you have warranty on one of these, which I honestly, I have a feeling if you're going to modify your brand new Mustang, you probably don't give a fuck about warranty. This will void any suspension warranty that you have. Not your full warranty, but suspension warranty guarantee is out the window. So if anything breaks down suspension-wise on your car, you're on your own, bro. So I've kind of accepted that and just going, shit, fuck it. If anything breaks down, it's on me. I'm changing most of the suspension anyways, I could care less. And another thing you also got to put in mind is after you change the shocks and the springs is... Oh shit, no. So, what was I saying? Another thing that you got to put in mind is that when you do change this, like... Shit, what was I gonna say? Well, honestly, besides from all that, there isn't really much else to say. Honestly, like I said, it drives pretty good. You know, you're gonna have a lot of fun with it. It's not as harsh as you think. It will be harsh in the beginning. In the first few miles you drive the suspension, it will be harsh. But after a couple miles, it's gonna loosen up and the car is gonna feel a lot better. And you know, it's just gonna feel just right. You know what I'm saying? And you shouldn't experience any issue. At the end of the day, it is Ford Performance parts. It is perfectly tuned for this car. You you know what I'm saying, it all works together, and your car should be 100% fine. It should have a lot of fun with it. And I mean, that's really it, man. That's what today's video is about, honestly. You know, we got the new suspension mod done. Next video, I'm gonna be showing y'all my new exhaust. I have an exhaust installed on this car right now. Really not an exhaust, more like an exhaust modification. I have an exhaust modification done to this car, and I'm gonna be showing y'all that in the next video. But besides from that, I'ma keep trying to come up with new ideas and keep trying to post, you know. And besides from that, I'm gonna catch y'all around. Thanks for watching this short video. Peace out.